Hey, it's Horn. I probably don't need to say that part. You know my number. I just keep missing you, don't I? Okay, you get a pass this time, because it's 3 a.m. But still, I hope it's because you're busy, and not because you just don't want me to know you're not okay. Because I know you're not okay. But you can still talk to me anyway. Sometimes it feels like I'm whispering prayers into a cave when I leave messages for you. You don't answer for months. Feels like you're already a ghost. Just when I get used to seeing you every week, you vanish. Did I get too close to something real last time we talked? Are you scared because you know I care about you? It's alright. When you come out again, we can both act like it never happened. Again. Last time we talked, you wanted a story. So here's a little piece of me that you ordered. I can tell you why I became a detective. Temper your expectations. This isn't about to be the kind of sob story that ends in the version of me with less gray hairs looking for justice. It was more simple than I'm afraid. Do you remember your first real best friend? Humor me. Take a deep breath. Let yourself remember. The one that was your first crush, but kid, you just didn't know that's what it was yet? Yeah, it's coming back to you now, isn't it? I had one too. Her name was Ellie, and I still remember the sound those big neon plastic beads made in her hair. Little me thought we were going to be best friends forever. We went to academy together, even. In between crying over pre-calc and PT, Ellie discovered boys. And I didn't. Well, that's not to say, I don't not like them. I just didn't like them the way she did. Like everything some 19-year-old boy did was somehow the best thing that had ever happened to her. Did you ever look at that best friend and realize they were missing something inside of them, but you weren't? Yeah, you remember that moment too, don't you? Ellie and I were a menace. Oh, one night we went out and put soap flakes in the fountain. It looked like a giant foaming cock. Oh. We ate pizza at 1 a.m. when the dorm was too damn cold and frigid to sleep, sitting on that institutional carpet that was always somehow wet and cold. Ugh. On the floor in our boxers, laughing about the instructor that sounded just like Strong Bad. It took me a while to realize why I felt like I was losing something by inches. To Ellie, none of that counted, because we weren't dating. So yeah, Ellie discovered boys. And I discovered nicotine. Because when she finally got that boyfriend, her emptiness finally went away. But mine was just starting. After graduation, Ellie and I were partners. Two little noobs on traffic duty. Oh, I sure hated it. Just sitting there all day? I wanted to eat the foam right out of the squad car seats. But for Ellie, it was just what she did when she wasn't home. Her favorite part of the job was leaving at 5. So I went back to school. Figured maybe if my job was better, it wouldn't matter that my apartment was empty. And it worked. I made detective. Good job, Past Horn. My favorite part is that now I basically never have to leave work. There is always overtime or another case to look over. There is always an emergency happening. It's Mom calling you from work. We all fill the empty space with something, I suppose. Guess you just fill yours with silence. I get it. Someone hurt you real bad, and now the rest of us are gonna bleed for it. You don't have to say a thing. I know it's not personal. Looks like I'm down to filter now, so I guess I'll let you go. Have a good night, Ghost.